Hello, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and everywhere else I'm streaming. I'm Jovi Beauty, and welcome back to the Jovi B Show. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you all doing this beautiful Monday morning, child? So let me tell you, last night, okay, it's my lotion. It started last night, all right? Last night, I was minding my business, watching The Walking Dead, as always, like I do on Sundays. And then I get on Instagram and I start seeing Shekinah ass is trending. Why is Shekinah trending, child? We're going to tell you. Shekinah ass get up on Instagram and do the most. Just like she what you know when some people are so stupid, they don't know when to shut the fuck up. They don't know that they're stupid. I've come to that realization that stupid people do not realize they're stupid, and they think the shit that they do makes sense. Okay, and that is just Shekinah. She is a dizzy, like Tiny said, she's a dizzy bitch. Okay, and it's funny because I think Tiny a dizzy bitch too. So these two dizzy bitches ain't friends no more. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. Now, before we begin, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now, like it later. Moisturize now. Like it now, like it later. Just like my video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So please follow. Please subscribe. Also, follow my lifestyle channel, Beauty by Jovi. Link is in the description. And now, let's drop this intro so we can start talking about this shit. Okay. All right, guys. So I have my headphones on because it's a lot of shit we're about to listen to. Okay. All I gotta say is, so thanks to the Neighborhood Talk for recording all of this and posting all of this, because I was like, what the fuck? What? Okay, so let's pop it up. I'm gonna make me small so we can see really what's happening. We're gonna start from the beginning. Okay, where are we? Okay, Shekinah breaks down in tears. Child, let's just listen.
You can't see what he done blessed me and what he done bought me to see, because y'all on the outside looking in. And the outside make it look like a motherfucker done took care of me, bought me the world, did this and that. But that's not true. It's not true. And I'm not gonna let it keep going on that way. Whoever hear this today, you need to hear. Let me tell you something, baby. I work for tips. I used to do half for tips, $25 tips. OMG girls, full sew-ins, color, all that shit for $120. Each girl, $120 tip they would give me. And I got it on, I still got the receipts from then. I worked for the bare minimum. Okay, I didn't start getting money till I got on sets where the networks to pay me. Okay, and first when the network first started paying me, y'all, I got $160 a day working for BET. Okay, but it's not BET fault. I was the under table hairstylist. I hadn't had my license. See, you got to understand, when I met certain people, I had graduated out of college. I was still in school when I met them. I graduated from school, and as soon as I graduated from, you can't see his light. You can't see what he done blessed me.
Hold up. We have a lot to unfold and unpack. But can I say, how are you doing? What were the OMG girls? They were like a rap group, a little hip hop, whatever. Why are you doing they here for $120 tips? I feel like I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I feel like Shekinah pull herself down so she could be around these certain people. She thought being a friend, you have to tell people what you were worth. After you started and things started, you started getting better and better. I watched the video from Arrogant Tay, the hairstylist, the one who do everybody hair now to have all their wigs looking natural. And he basically said, the more you do, the better you become at it. The more people are willing, trying to come see you. That's when you up your prices. Like, it's not Tiny fault that you just kept accepting $120 and not telling a girl who has bank that she got to pay more. Girl, I listen, but okay, let's continue. And BET, ma'am, don't make excuses for the shit. $106 or some shit like that, she said. Ma'am, don't make excuses because you didn't see value in yourself and you allowed people to underball you. Ma'am.
I was doing stuff. I was traveling doing hair. You understand?
Traveling doing hair.
Just trying to give you understanding of what's going on. But when I first worked for BET, I never forget, I got my first paycheck somewhere. I would get $150 a day to work on set. $150. I don't think y'all understand $150. Because I didn't have my license and they knew that.
So?
You know what I'm saying? They knew that.
So?
I could have got more money, but nobody never fought for me to get no more money. They fought for me to get what I got. Okay. I got that little money and they were cool. I ain't tripping. I took that money. I was happy fuck for it too. I ain't lying. I was working at BET, fuck what y'all talking about, and I was goddamn on the set.
Yeah.
And I worked for BET, so I was happy. That was a blessing. Not that I'm on no group of shit, but it's like, damn,
no, you were on
BET.
some group of shit.
I'm working on set at BET. That was a big deal for me. But all I got was $130, something like that. No more than $150 a day. Okay? I just need you to understand. Follow me. Don't stop following me. Follow me. Come on. Then on the road, I was doing stuff. I was traveling doing hair. I got my license. Keisha Mackey. Keisha, a good friend of mine. Her daughter named Kelsey. I love Keisha. Keisha knew I was so busy that Keisha took out the time to go down there and pay for my state board test so I could go take my goddamn test because she was tired of me crying about the little bit of money I was getting paid. You understand? I went down there to state board. I took the test. Hey, man, God is good. I passed that test. I came back up the road. A week later, my goddamn certification was in the motherfucking mail. And guess what? Now these companies, these networks, they can't play with me. Giving me no $150 no more. God is good. My whole life done changed because I got my paperwork, okay? No, I'm not. And I don't want to be friends anymore. I wish her the best, though. I love her, okay? So, like I was saying,
that's when
it was
she
just a blessing for me to see the growth,
Tiny no more.
And as I was working for her, I was also working for Future as well. I worked for both. Got my license. Keisha. For them. Thank you, Lord, for the people that you put in my life to be able to work with. And yeah, he was paying me more on set than I was getting paid over there, believe it or not. Yeah. Future always made sure I ate. He always
there you go.
Made sure he paid me what my worth was. You know what I'm saying? Like he never underestimated me. He never underestimated me. He never ever. And when I tell him this how much I want for doing your hair, he would give it to me. Now in the beginning, when we first started out, I wasn't charging him like that either because he was starting out in his career. Like, I'm actually happy for his career because I watched his career. I watched him. And ain't nothing better than watching somebody glow up. I watched Tiny go up again because when I met her, she was a housewife, unfortunately. I don't know if y'all remember that. But she was a housewife when I met her. She wasn't working or doing anything. She was a housewife. And that's my word to my mama, okay? Anyhow, as time go on, everybody started blowing up doing their damn thing. But yet me, I'm still getting a little bit of ass money. I don't even remember y'all for them. Thank you, Lord, for the people that you put in my life to be able to work with. And when I went on TV, it was so, like, what? I would tell y'all how much I got paid an episode and y'all will start crying. Some of y'all will start crying. And then, like, I even got kicked off TV because motherfuckers was saying I made their show. You run around telling motherfuckers you made my show. I ain't never told nobody I made this shit. How the fuck I'm gonna make your show and you? I would never run around and say I made the show. How can I say that?
But that was your friend up until like 2 months ago. Oh, okay. That's not your friend.
She might have was with Escape, but escaping her, they had done took a little vacation, baby. You don't even know the truth behind Escape. I called all them Escape members and got them girls back together.
She got Escape back together, child.
I called each one of them girls from Escape and asked them, y'all, what the hell y'all doing? Y'all need to come on back. Me. Every last one of them, I called them and told them, y'all need to get back together. So don't tell me nothing about, hell yeah, she was escaping. That's what I let her know. Girl, you sitting up here being a housewife. You know, you used to be on the stage. When I went on TV, it was so like, You better get your ass up and let's go. God done gave you a voice. You better make it do what it do. So you don't got to tell me shit. I know what time it is, but I want y'all to know that I work for everything I had, and I used to work for tips. I got to show you what God came in and shine. This ain't even about her. This ain't about him. This about me. I trusted God for what I wanted, and he gave it to me. Even with me getting pennies on a dollar, he gave it to me.
Pennies on the dollar, child.
Motherfuckers couldn't understand how I was making money, making shit happen for me. With my money on my TV show, with what Viacom paid me, what Viacom 51 Minds paid me, because that's who paid me. I don't give a damn. They can switch up whatever they want to switch up. Baby, I know what I said. I tell her to her face, them to their face, and whoever the fuck else want to know to their face. I ain't fake. Like I said, Viacom paid me. 51 Minds paid me. Okay? That's why I got money from them. That's who paid. You better get your ass up and let's go. God done gave you. Now, if it went for her giving me a job to do her hair, I wouldn't have been able to get paid for them. But they paid me. I just want y'all to stop dwelling in flesh so much. Flesh do not do all what y'all think they do. Start putting your trust in God. That was my whole reason of telling y'all this. I can't be sitting there letting somebody else take recognition for what God did for me. My first check, my big check I got, I broke ground on my house. Sure did. Mm-hmm. My money I got, I broke ground on my house. Do you understand me? My money when I got my TV money, I went and bust down on me a house. Motherfuckers couldn't believe I bust down on the house. And shortly after that, I got threw out the show. I said, damn, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives. Now, if it went for her giving me a job to do her hair, Lives Matter. Well, I'm a Black life and I ain't this shit, but shit. Black Lives Matter. But here we go again. When folks kicked me out their show and thought that I was going to fall, it's going to be over for me.
They did.
That ain't what happened. God picked me up again.
But you still became friends. You still stay friends with him.
God gave me another job.
It gets better, y'all.
Oh,
wait on it.
Hallelujah.
Let me stop.
Somebody thought that they were going to be in control of my life, how I acted, how I move, and how. No. And when I got kicked out TV, y'all talking about this shit that just happened. I just really being a nice person when that shit just happened. But when I got kicked out TV, my whole soul hit the ground. Because I couldn't understand what I did to get kicked off a show. And I ain't did nothing but kiss the ass and been nice on. Kick me out that motherfucker.
At least she acknowledged she was kissing ass.
Motherfucker say I ain't know how to act with money. Shit hurt my eyes. So that situation that I just got into the other day, I just told you because they said I was running around telling people I made their show. So I got kicked out the show.
Okay.
And I never told nobody that. I was always humble. I never could feel like I made nobody motherfucking show. How the fuck I'm gonna make a show and I got these big old headliners on the show? I couldn't make their goddamn show. But a motherfucker came back and told me that when I did. Cause see, if you ever notice, if y'all think back, go way back. Let's get a little deeper with this shit. I'm gonna tell y'all how strong I been. Have you ever had a friend that takes all your... I used to have a crew of girls I used to be with. All y'all got to do is think about them. It was girls I grew up with, girls I've been knowing all my goddamn life. It was a crew of them. We were all together. Even one of them used to work for me. Do you know all them hoes turned their back on me? Do you know I got kicked out? First, let me tell you how deep this shit went while y'all don't know me. So that situation that I just got into the other day. I just told you because they said I was running around telling people I made their show. So I got kicked out the show because of that. And I never told nobody that.
Ain't
I was
nobody
always
like an ass kisser.
I never could feel like I made nobody motherfucking show. How the fuck y'all think y'all know my journey, but I got to let you know how good God is. So look, y'all, I turned around and I got kicked off TV, right? Kicked out TV. Didn't understand. Then I end up fucking with an abusive relationship. Then I watched every friend I had turning on me for
She
Tiny.
giving us testimony.
All my homegirls I used to be with, they were her best friends now. I said, God damn, what the fuck going on? And I had to be quiet. And I had to move around like that shit didn't bother me. But God.
Okay.
Then nobody started fucking back with me really till I got on Love and Hip Hop. You better pay attention. Y'all didn't see me. Y'all still didn't see me with that girl. Y'all used to always ask me about her, but God. Now I can't talk about nobody's sexual life because I don't got shit to do with it. I can just talk about my fucking experience. You know what I'm saying? And I've had one.
But you were talking about someone's sexual life. Let's continue, because this shit gets better. Okay.
Trashing my name, and that's why I didn't understand. I'm gonna say this. I didn't appreciate this. This is my last straw for her. When I made that comment about her, she was in a room with me. Motherfucker was sitting right there with me. She the one telling me what to say. And then when all y'all in America go crazy on me, my own supposed to be friends sit there and let y'all take me down, knowing I ain't got shit to do with none of that shit she got going on. She let the world tear me up. That's what I said. You know what? I done did your half for free. I done kissed your motherfucking ass. I done been there for you. You done took all my old friends. Now they your best friends because y'all pay attention. All you gotta do is pay attention. All y'all gotta do is pay attention. All you gotta do is pay attention to what? How the devil tried to fucking destroy Shekinah. Playing in my face with some bitches that were never my motherfucking friend. I still was cool. Still didn't go crazy. Y'all still ain't never seen me go to Windy Wings and tell a story. Y'all still ain't never heard trashing my name, and that's why I didn't understand. You know, radio station telling the story. But this shit right here.
This shit right here.
This shit'll hit a little different.
It hitting different. Can you get
this shit right here a little different? Then this woke me up to let me know this girl don't fuck with you.
She don't fuck with you.
Sitting here and tell me what to say about this goddamn lady. I don't know nothing about nobody. And then you sit there, and when the world take me down, you let me go out with these motherfuckers. You don't even say, hey man, it wasn't Shekinah. Shekinah ain't had shit to do with that shit. But get what? The reason I took up for them folk like that, because when that hoe bought my name, I wish somebody would have took up for me like that. When somebody bought my name, I wanted somebody to return a favor, so you do unto people as you want to be treated. But it's my motherfucking fault because I already knew better.
Yep.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Man, that shit just went in. And she's a sweet person. She is such a blessed person. She's so sweet.
Who a blessed person? Tiny?
She is such a sweet person.
Girl,
she is. Don't judge her.
Up. How much time?
Radio station telling the story.
How much time she gonna kiss this girl ass? She don't fuck with you. So in these comments, child, look at Andrew. What's his name? Caldwell, the gay guy who's not gay, child. She's still on live. Haven't learned yet. One thing I can say: FBI is investigating you, boo. And then here, Tiny go. Child, here go. Tiny wrote. Y'all can believe this dizzy beesh if you like. Why in the F would I ask her to say what she said? Because she is a flunky. Because my sub said it because she is a flunky. We all know them kind of girls. I don't keep people like that in my vicinity anymore. But when I was younger, I had some. I see people who have a couple, the girl that you could just tell they stupid. They just want to be around you. It's sad, it's pathetic, but they just want to be around you. They just think being around you is a come up, so they're gonna do anything, right? But anyway, hear what this heifer Tiny said. Y'all can believe this dizzy bee if you like. Why in the world would I ask her to say what she said? True enough, she wanted to speak up for me as a friend, and I appreciate that. But I never ever told her to say any of that shit she said. That's on my life and everything I love. She wrote me a book and said people don't need to know, but yet going on live talking about me daily. Worst kind of friend to have. If we not cool, we not cool. Move on and I have quietly. It's a shame I'm addressing this BS. Now, just sick of it all. Just sick of all the lies, days after day. I will forever wish her nothing but the best. Still, and it's sad when close friends turn to enemies, but God has his way. I won't. Like all of these, have you noticed that everybody mentioning the good Lord? Have we noticed that everybody is mentioning the good Lord? I got another screenshot from, I think it's coming up later, from Shekinah. Okay, wait. I'm just making sure it's not in here. Nope. Okay, it's coming up later because it's more. Oh God, it's more. This ain't over yet. Tiny okay, so this is Tiny's response. Does Shekinah write the response in here? So this is basically what she said. We saw that already. If I don't come on upon Tiny's response, then I mean Shekinah's response, then I will read it to you. Somebody said, Tiny, please don't tell me you sold your soul because you sound liarish. Why are you so mad? LOL. Then Tiny responded back to the stranger, okay, and said, why do I have to lie though? It's not like what she did helped me in any way. I'm too old for this shit, for real. To be beefing with a friend on social media. This is so attention seeking shit. She always do. You guys would never know we wasn't speaking on any of this if it wasn't for her emotional ass. There were other people in the room when she said what she said. If we really need to prove who's lying. So you were in a room with her. That's what you mean? You were in a room with her, or there were other people in the room? I think is that what Tiny talk too much? Everybody want to talk. Everybody want to talk. Tiny talk too much. I think Tiny just told us that she was in the room. But okay, let's keep going. Now here goes Shekinah. Lord, here she go.
Around doing shit. Yeah, she called me dizzy. You heard her call me a dizzy bitch? Who the fuck? That ain't even her talking though. That's somebody else talking for her. Jesus. Like, they're not even her talking. That's not even her. Like, she don't even use dizzy bitch. That's another bitch around her lingo.
She wrote
you feel what I'm saying?
It don't matter.
That's the shit that deep to me. So you done let another lame ass hoe talk you into calling me a dizzy bitch, and I ain't never disrespect you not one time. Like, come on, man. She called me a dizzy bitch in her comments. It's cool though. It's cool. I ain't tripping. I be dizzy. I ain't tripping. If she would listen to what would I say, I would just tell her, come on. We could talk about this right here face to face. Because I ain't trying to use her for no clout. I ain't never tried to use her for no clout. I ain't never thought I made a TV show. I never thought I made a TV show. I never tried to stun on her. I never wish.
Listen, can we stop playing these fucking games? I swear to God, can we please stop playing these fucking games? Okay? You did come at her, when you said that she wasn't paying you, she wasn't holding you down. Future was paying your worth. Tiny was paying $120, right? That's what you said. That was starting on her. It is what it is. It's the truth, but it was starting on her. And if y'all were really friends, which you're not, if you're really friends and you got beef with your friends, you don't bring that shit on social media. I do agree with that. And you was a dizzy bitch. I'm sorry. She dizzy as fuck.
I ain't tripping. Ain't none of that shit. But for you to see and act like I made shit up, how I'm gonna make some up? I don't know what the fuck going on in your bedroom, girl. I never been in your bedroom, never tried to be there. So how the fuck, what do you mean? The fuck you talking about? You sound crazy. I don't know that girl. What? I'm so confused too. I don't need shit. I'm good. I ain't calling nobody this. I ain't calling nobody no bitch. I ain't disrespect nobody. The reason me even talking about that lie, because I realized how everybody want fame but don't want no money. The reason I was talking about the lie to y'all to let y'all know this shit bigger than fame. It don't matter who the fuck you know. You still gotta work. You still gotta work, because ain't nobody took care of me. Ain't nobody bought me no houses. Ain't nobody bought me no motherfucking cars. Ain't nobody did none of this fairy tale ass shit people believe. I was the lowest paid person on that show, and I'm happy. I thank God.
You allowed yourself to be. I thank God
that girl did none of that shit.
She still thanking God. She allowed herself to be. It's like, listen, when you allow people to take advantage of you because you feel like you need to allow people to take advantage of you, like that's your fault. That's nobody else's fault. Don't even bring that shit up. That's your fault. That's your L. You expect people to treat you better than you tell them you need to be treated. Like, after when do you tell Tiny and her daughters and everybody else that, they need to give you more than $120? After what time? After when? Come on, girl. Let's cut that shit out.
Yeah. I thank God that she let me do her hair and gave me the opportunity. I'm blessed. But it goes to another test when all this other shit coming at me. Ain't nobody took care of me. I worked. Y'all remember when I said, I work hard, bitch? I really did mean what I said. I work hard. I meant what I said.
I'm not saying that you did.
On the outside looking in, it looked like somebody took care of me and built me up. But that's not the case. I really work hard. I work hard for everything I got. Bitch, I ain't crying. Ho, I ain't got nothing to cry about. I been let that go and forgave that. I'm not motherfucking crying. You better stop crying. When I said I work hard, the reason it said so loud and meant so much because I meant what I said. I work hard, bitch. When I asked for a raise, I wasn't bullshitting. It was real. I wanted a motherfucking raise because I work hard. You know, putting on shoes, zipping up dresses, goddamn running bags from here to there, holding 7 bags, walking through the motherfucking
You
airport,
the
being a
friend or the
friend. But at
gopher?
the end of
I'm
the day,
confused.
if my friend not paying me an opportunity to do her hair, I thank God that she let me pay me and Viacom is paying me, then I should be able to get a raise. My Viacom check don't got shit to do with her. Did you hear what I said? Yeah, it may be your show, but my check ain't got to do with you. Like, what I make ain't got to do with you. Stop playing with me, though. I'm going to be on here 50 hours a day when I want to be on here. Stop playing with me. It ain't worth it. And I still want humble. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really letting these children know you cannot come up because you latch on to a celebrity and think that's the way it go. You still got to work. You still got to work. Go to motherfucking work. That's my fucking point. And you may be famous, okay? Fame don't pay your motherfucking bills. That's my motherfucking point.
It don't.
That's all that video was talking about. And why y'all always want to remix of shit, that cool.
That wasn't what that video was talking about, sis.
She ain't took me out no motherfucking streets, bitch. Who told you that? Y'all done rewrote the wrong life. She ain't took me out no street. Paying me and buy.
Child. Okay. Is that it? I think it might be one more. I don't know. I'm exhausted. Just listening to this shit wore me out for the day. I need a nap. Lord have mercy. I was watching this last night. I said, I'm not. All right, guys. So here we are. Y'all, okay. I do believe her, but she didn't speak up. Like, if you let people take advantage of you, you let people take advantage of you. Like, I don't know what else I don't know what else there is to say about it, okay? Like, I believe Shekinah. I believe that she was only getting paid $120. I believe Tiny told her what to say in that room. If that's what she's saying, alleged. That's what she's saying. I'm going to say alleged, child. But I do believe that. You know, I believe everything that Shekinah said. And I still look at Shekinah like she a fucking idiot. Like, you allowed, like, listen, when you allow people to treat you bad, whether they're celebrity or not, your friend, what your supposed friend, that bitch wasn't your friend. You was just a ditzy bitch who did whatever she wanted, and worked for free. So you can get access to being on BET, to being on these things. And if you did that, that's fine. You said you ended up making more money on BET. You ended up making more, you on these different shows now. All right. Yeah, shit paid off. Like, I don't understand. Now you upset because you shouldn't have never spoke on another bitch bedroom. She already showed you that she wasn't loyal and she ain't fuck with you like that when they fired you off a T.I. and Tiny show. Jesus Christ, she made my head hurt. That was a lot. I swear it was a lot. Let's go to some of these comments, girls, because Flunky, she a fucking gopher. It's like, what do you want? Like, I get it. And like I said, I believe her 100%. But what that got to do with the price of tea in China? What does it have to do with the price of tea in China, sis? When you allow people, that's why I tell y'all, know your worth, know your value. When you allow anybody to treat you like shit, you can't be mad that they treat you like shit because you let them. Why you let them? That's how I feel. Why you let them? And if you let them, you got to eat that, take that, and move the fuck on. Let it go ahead. She said nobody wanted to believe her because she going against celebrities, but she was they flunky, unfortunately. I believe her 100%. Ridiculous. She is very religious. You could tell she is very religious, but again, just like I don't want to talk about religion because it's not really about religion, but like religion, especially the black people, were meant for control. People could use religion to control the shit out of you. They've used it for hundreds of years to control the shit out of us. Like, so, or what your testimony for what? On social media, you could have told a pastor that, sis. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it is kind of clout chasing. Because now you fucking, you knew what was going to happen. Could we stop, or you either knew it was going to happen or you really just a stupid bitch. But she did double dutch her ass into some sexual assault allegations that ain't have nothing to do with her, allegedly, because her friend told her to make to take a statement. No, she's not your friend. You the girl who you followed behind like a fucking, like a stupid dog, put you in a bad position, and you kept fucking going with it. And you kept fucking going with it. And now you still talking about, oh, she's not a bad person. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Because at this point, you don't even need to be associated with them. And at this point in your career, you good. Separate yourself completely. Throw them under the bus at this point. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But again, common sense ain't that common, especially for stupid ass people. I would hope so. It was funny though. Everyone is against you. You got to look at yourself. She is the common denominator. That I heard that part too. Like, everybody looking at you crazy. Maybe you fucking, like I said, maybe you just a ditzy bitch. Maybe your friends are tired, because again, you don't really want to be around people like that. I knew people like that. I grew up with people like that. I've known people like that for a long time. But like, at what point do you not want to, like, you want real friends? I don't want someone who's just gonna kiss my ass for the sake of kissing my ass, because I don't want it. Like, most people, after like 20 or something, you really don't want to associate with people like that. There's a reason why, and I always say this. I say this to a lot of people. You have to be wary of people, of women, men, whatever, of people who have absolutely no old friends. None. Not even one. You don't have one fucking homegirl that you've known since high school, or okay, fine. In your 20s, you're big and 40, and you don't have no friends older than 5 years, sis. That bitch is toxic. Everybody that I've known who didn't have no friends prior to attempting to be their friend, I am no longer friends with, and nobody else is either, because they are toxic as fuck. Toxic people can only be friends with toxic people, because y'all fucked up people can only be friends with fucked up people, because y'all understand fucked up people shit. I can't deal with it. She says she talks too much. Tyler is speaking on anything. You can't confirm or deny anything when you being investigated. That's true. She talked too fucking much. She talked too much, and she thinks she's gonna pray it away. And no, bitch, shut your mouth. Shut your whole mouth. It's over. You took that L. Like you said, you got your house. That shit is old. You can't, what you gonna fuck, unless you're gonna sue her for hairstyles that are 10 years old, 5 years old. Who gives a fuck? Shut your mouth. You ain't gotta mention her. You ain't gotta mention her. This is social media. You ain't gotta mention her. You can stop speaking to people and not tell the fucking world why. Everybody don't need to know all your shit. Ain't nobody who's holding no gun to your head. She said you can hear Tiny in the live telling her what to say. Child, like I said, I believe it. I'm not going back to the old live to listen to hear if I hear Tiny. Tiny done fucked up. I believed her before Tiny even spoke. Okay, it's not the point of me believing her. I believe Shekinah. She just talked too fucking much, and this is her fucking problem. Okay, you need to learn when to shut the fuck up. Okay, and Tiny saying there were other people in the room confirmed that Tiny was in the room. Like, bitch, shut up. Everybody is just, God. She says kind of wants to be spiritual, but she's religious. Tiny still doesn't have smoke for Sabrina, because Sabrina is a threat. First of all, Sabrina will cut you. But besides cutting you, Sabrina knows how to speak. Okay? When you fuck with people, a motherfucker who Shekinah talk a lot. Just because you talk a lot don't mean shit. You talk a lot of bullshit that nobody fucking listen to. You talk a lot of bullshit. People who talk a lot of bullshit say, they end up saying shit that fuck they own shit up. Sabrina's smart enough to choose her words fucking carefully. She said, this should become a soap opera show. I don't want to watch it. She said, everybody's saying that. I don't know what Shekinah is. I don't think she's a Cancer. Y'all, you're gonna make me look it up now. Hold up. But I don't think she a Cancer. She don't give me Cancer vibes. Maybe Libra. She's a Gemini. I know it was an air sign. I knew it was an air sign. You heard me say Libra, but again, no, because Libras are still more calculated than that. But yeah, Gemini, just running off at the fucking mouth. Stop talking, bitch. Stop speaking. Yeah, she is the type that would go into the jail and tell the cops that she did it. And then be like, but I told. Can I go home? No, bitch. Stupid. Nah, don't put that on us. Don't put that on us. That is not water sign shit. That is whole. I knew that was air sign shit. I didn't want to do Geminis like that. But it's a Gemini. But she a Gemini just running off at the fucking mouth. Oh my gosh. She wanted to be, she wanted, listen, and this comes for friendships, relationships. Bitch, stop sweat. If you gotta sweat a motherfucker, like, go ahead. Like, what? Not like for friendships, you here doing these girls here for free. Ma'am, you can say, I need more money. After you start to, I need more money. My skills have went up. And if that's your people, that's your friend or whatever, they're going to pay you what you deserve. They're going to pay you what the fuck you asked for. And if not, then it's okay. It's Atlanta, bitch. You can meet a million bitches in Atlanta when you do hair. Like, she had loyalty to dusty people. She said, I don't know if I believe she was the one. She has beef with Sabrina, and that's into that. I don't think she has any beef with Sabrina. I think it's what she said. She brought that shit up. She don't even know Sabrina like that. She brought that shit up because Tiny asked her to, because Tiny know that Shekinah talks a lot and that she a ditzy flunky and she'll do whatever. She'll do whatever to stay in good graces. Hey, Fruits. Yeah, she still sound like she's still desperate for the friendship. Girl, get your life. She was the flunky. She was the gopher. She was the everything and getting like $50 a week. She said, I wouldn't have paid her. I would have paid her more than that. It don't matter if she got her life. Listen, when somebody come and do your hair, do you think these little girls out here who are doing these installs and charging people $600 and whatever the fuck they charging, you think they got a license? Majority of them ain't got no fucking license. But you pay because if the person do a good job and you want them to do your hair, you pay. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got shit to do with license. When Tiny went to get her hair done by Shekinah, did Tiny ask, do you have a license? Who asks that? Who asks that? Number one. How would she know unless Shekinah big mouth ass told her? $120 for a fucking weave? Ma'am, no. No. If you don't, like I said, if you don't believe in your if you don't see value in yourself and you don't believe in yourself, this is what happens. Thank you. I put it on. I put on some for some extra measure. since I didn't put on no makeup, I was like, you know what? Let me put some lipstick on. She said, T-Girl said, girl, this is the internet. Some stuff shouldn't be publicized. It's gonna hurt her growth in the industry when everyone she's gonna just run her mouth later. Yeah, she just run off at the fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, cut down with the curse words in the chat because they'll ban me, shadow ban me. I really didn't want to have to put it on y'all, but I knew it was I knew it was an ear sign. I knew it was an ear sign. I knew it wasn't no cancer. I knew it was an ear sign. Cancers wouldn't have played it like that. She says she too real for most of y'all. What it got to do with being real? She's an adult. It ain't got nothing to do with being real. She's an adult. And she put herself in bad positions time after time after time again. Okay, like I'd say a lot of shit. Y'all know I can go on one, but sometimes everybody don't have to know everything. That's a Gemini thing. I don't know. Everybody don't, not even all Geminis, because I know Geminis who don't act like that. You know what I'm saying? But like they're great communicators, right? But like the running off at the fucking mouth, that's maybe why you can't keep close friends around you. That's maybe why sometimes you have to have discernment. Sometimes you gotta be like, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. You should have thought of that when she was saying the shit about Sabrina. Now she could have said, oh, we're not friends, and left it as that. You are in a criminal investigation, ma'am. The feds are watching you, ma'am. You could pray on it all you want, but running off at the mouth and thinking, oh, I'm going to just tell the truth. That's what's stupid. Who people who think like that? People who think like that be sitting up in jail 20 to 30 years. And that's how the other bitch get off. Because you think you're going to tell. That's not how these criminal justice shit work. That's not. She said, Armand. I agree. Child, we are not talking about Armand right now. That she never complained though at all. If they were real, they would have had worth without even they would have gained fat. That's what I'm saying. Like she said, Future banked her off. Like if that's my friend and she do my hair, my friend, this bitch ain't my friend. She not. Because if she was my friend, I got money. I'm a housewife. I don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? I got my house. I'm home. I be chilling. What did I say? I be chilling. Tiny was chilling. She in a house. All she got to do is swipe that nigga card and she can get some money out. That nigga out here fucking and sucking everything else. Damn right, I'm going to stack my hairstylist off. She my company. I got to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? She my company. She my hairstylist. I ain't lonely. She hears and I ain't lonely and shit. Girl, I'm about to give you $500 every time you do my hair, at least. It's fine. Ain't coming out my account. It's coming out this fucking trash ass nigga tip account. That's money he can't give to Bernice. That's money he couldn't give to Bernice. Y'all saw that Bernice just bought her a house, right? I was like, damn, she probably all that money. I was like, how? You know what my mind went to? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I watched a video about from Bernice. about 6 months ago, 8 months ago, some probably before COVID, maybe, I don't know. When she was looking at homes, she didn't buy anything, right? But I saw recently she bought a home for her birthday, like a month ago or some shit. And I was like, yo, this is a really nice house. I just, again, well, you just seen the door. And I'm like, yo, especially, and she bought it after all of this crazy shit with T.I. came out. So I'm like, yo, what is the chances? Again, this is just shit that I can go through my head. I have no idea. Nobody told me nothing. But what are the chances that all of this crazy shit is coming out and T.I. is just like, let me bank off certain women that I know. I can just get them some money and, you know, silence like Bernice. And she went and bought her motherfucking house. Child, please. But anyway. She said she even said she wasn't getting, yeah, but she kept doing it. There you go. There you go. How you do that? Where they do that at? Come on now. I get it. You know, she thought it was a come up. And you know, the fact that she wants to sit up and say, no, she didn't see it as a come up, but then she's saying it that she saw it as a come up in her saying, it's like, bitch, just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Because you did shade them. You did shade Tiny. And that's fine because you actually have right to shade Tiny. But don't be mad because she called you a dizzy bitch. Who gives a fuck? You talk too much. You, the dizzy bitches, talk too much. Listen, you don't have to do anything. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to do anything. A bitch can't look me in my face and say, oh, because you don't have a license, I'm only going to give you $100. Bitch, that's the last time I'm doing her hair. I can go back to the salon. That's the last time I'm doing her hair. You don't have to. You allowed yourself to do that. You don't have to. You don't have to be exploited. You don't have to. This is what I miss. I think people miss it. You don't have to. She didn't have to. She allowed this shit to go down so she can get a come up. And you got your come up. So shut the fuck up. She said us ear signs can't hold it in, but I wouldn't be on live weekly. Yeah, y'all can't hold nothing in. Y'all need to communicate, and everybody will be like, oh my God. Like, stop. She said, I don't confide in Geminis, but they're always entertaining. Yeah, you don't confide. Yeah, I can see that. They're easy to get along with, just love many of them on the surface level only. They're always fun. They're very surface. Of all the air signs, yeah, very surface. It takes a lot to get down there. They don't like getting down there. She said, I'm very picky about friends. Someone said she's slow. She might be. She said Gemini with the Gemini rising and Gemini moon on the issues. LOL, good, know your birth chart. Yeah, that's probably, she got a lot of Gemini. Huh? She got to. She has to. Because she has to. Because if she had anything else to balance that shit out. That's why I said, I know Geminis that don't act like that, but they have other shit in their fucking birth charts that balances that shit out. That's way too much air. That's way too much air. What else? She said, you made me want to put my best wig on and shades, a small luggage, and go vacate somewhere. Just be living my best life on first class and nice lipstick and a wig. He, girl, what's wrong with that? I might be taking a trip soon for the shits and giggles of it. We'll see. Again. Sheena says, Tiny and T.I. took advantage of Shekinah's loyalty to them. Tiny don't move unless T.I. tell her to move. She's a puppet. Yeah, they took advantage of her. And she's still talking about it. And she's still putting herself in bad positions. Because again, the feds are watching, and the feds ain't gonna be like, "Oh, you told it." So this is not you're not white. That's not how this goes. They're gonna lock you up. Will she shut up now? Nope. She's gonna be back up in like a week. Hey, Vanilla Pudding. Vanilla said, I don't have any friends. I got sick of people saying I treated you like that because I was going through something. So be careful of me too. I'm good and blessed too. Nah. Yeah. Once, like, I don't give a fuck what you going through. You ain't gonna treat me sideways. You ain't gonna treat me crazy. You ain't gonna, you know, like, because nah. Life is too short. And yeah, friends and shit, you letting friends get you, you know, we talk about relationships a lot, but those are relationships too. You know, what kind of friend is that you're going to treat me like that? What kind of friend is that you going to treat me like that? Like, nah, because you going through shit, bitch, I go through shit all the time. If they didn't pay me a haggle over the price, they wouldn't get your hair done. Simple and plain. That's what I'm saying. Like, they can't make you do their hair. Like, you fucking gonna pay me what I'm worth, what I say, or it's cool. No beef, no drama, but I'm good. I don't know what's happening. I don't see a whole bunch of profanities. I don't know what's happening right now. Kiss because Shekinah had to be an ass kiss because she is so sensitive. Being called Disney made her mad. Being linked to threesomes made her cry. Like, yeah, she's too much. She got way too much. Yeah, way too much in her chart. She need to go sit down. Where else are we? Hey Tony, how are you? The prison is already picking the pattern for the clothes. They're going to be snitching for 90 cents an hour. I'd rather be broke and free than rich and now going to prison. That's crazy. Connie was never her friend. Never. She was never your friend, sis. Ever. Okay. It's obvious. Jamara said, it's obvious Tiny only tolerated Shekinah at times. She really couldn't stand her. That's obvious. She don't like her. Like, when a bitch don't like you, she don't like you, son. She says some of them will. All right, guys. Okay, I love y'all. And we about to get up out of here. Okay. We about to get up out of here because I do have other videos I gotta make, and I have to finish editing the rest of these videos I got by the end of this week. So I'm gonna post some videos later. We may come back live, do another live stream tonight. But as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because it's no other way to live it. Thank you all for coming.